a sub. And the next one is a function. What is a sub? What is a function? So what are they? And then how can we use them to enhance the programming that we are going to do? Now, in VB, we are saying that function and sub are used to organize our code into reusable blocks. They are very important when building structured applications like student systems, calculators, etc. Whenever I am coding, whenever I tell someone I'm writing code, it is very important for us to remember that the code that I am writing it in such a way that every action I will do would be at one place. So that if someone comes to me and tells me that, oh, there is something wrong, or make a change, or change the color, or change the writing, or change something, I am only going to one place to do that change. I have only one location to go to perform that change. Also, if I have an action that I am doing that will be repeated, it makes sense that I will do it once and call upon it every single time. So I don't have to repeat that action over and over and over again. So a sub allows me, a sub in a function allows me to have the luxury of giving my code or writing my code in such a way that I can reuse the code. I can call upon the code every single time. It can organize my code. It can make my code more efficient and better. So for you to move from an average coder to an intermediate coder, usage of a sub and a function is very important. What is a sub? What is a function? What are they? Let's start with the word sub. A sub performs an action but does not have a return value. So if I use a sub, it performs a function but does not have a return value. If I use a function, it performs an action but has a return value. What is a return value? Return value. What is it? All of us here have been sent before. All of us here have parents who have sent us, oh, Kwame or Kojo or Kofi, go and buy me something, right? Anyone here who has never been sent before, let me do it right now. Have we all been sent before? Wow.
Yes.
Now, your mother will send you in two ways, and there are two ways in which they can send you. Way number one, when your mother sends you, you will bring something back to her, or you bring nothing back to her. For example, oh, nakoto tin tomatoes, bra. So your mother tells you, go and buy tin tomatoes and bring the tin tomatoes back. When you go and you collect the money and you go and you get to the woman's place, you can tell the woman that I am buying tin tomatoes. She would give you the tin tomatoes. Then when you come back home, you give your mother the tin tomatoes. That's one way of sending. Another way, oh, when I catch my mom, no one will say, oh, Saturday, you be a party in the Yambra. You will go, you will see the woman, you will tell the woman there is a party. Then you come back home. In both scenarios, you achieved your action. The first one is your mother sending you and you bringing nothing back. So you go do an action, but you don't bring any physical thing back. If you have a scenario whereby you do an action and bring nothing physical back, then you are doing a sub. If you have an action whereby at the end of the day, you will bring something back, then you are doing a function. In VB, both of these two things will allow you to perform an action. The distinction is in a sub, you don't return anything. You don't bring anything back. You don't save any data to yourself. Whereby in a function, you will bring something back. You would save a piece of data to yourself. Are there any questions, please? No questions.
No, sir.
Okay, let's have an example of how they are structured, how we will write them. So I have my Visual Basic or my Visual Studio. Did I click on it? I haven't opened it in a long time. The last time I opened it was our last class. Yes, I've now clicked on it. So here's my window, and I want to create a new project. The project is going to be a Windows project. I'll click next. And remember here, I'll give the project a name. The name I want to give my project is Discount Calculator. Then I'll click on next. Then I'll click on create. Let's wait for it to load. Then we'll continue. By the way, have you people gone to the LMS and checked out the notes and things which are there? Have you done that? Hello? Class rep.
Yes, sir.
Have you people gone to the LMS and checked the new settings which are there? Okay, we need the life of a student. Hey, where's our you? What's up? Postpone. Loading design. Uh-huh. Okay, so this is the interface I have. And here I'm just creating a simple application to calculate the discount. So if I have a discount, I'll use this application to calculate my discount. As simple as that, nothing extraordinary or anything. Just a simple application to calculate discount. So anytime I have a discount, I would use the application to calculate the discount a particular company is going to give me. So if the company will give me a 4% discount or 10% discount, I'll use this to calculate that. Simple enough. Simple enough. Now, I'll design my interface. My interface will take the shape of the following. Over here, I will have a text box. Due to time, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to have a text box and then another text box. Let me just stretch them out here. Stretch this one too out. And then over here, I'm going to have a text field. Class rep, when are you supposed to do your midterm?
Please, wasn't indicated on the timetable.
Wasn't indicated on the timetable.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is what I have. Nothing complex, just an application to calculate the discount. Okay, so this is what I have. Now, the idea is simple. When the person clicks on this button here, I'll calculate the discount. Case closed. But to do that, I'm going to use functions to write this. I'm going to use functions to write this. And how will I do that? Let's begin. First thing which I will do is I will create a sub. So I'll have the word sub. And then I'll give the name of my sub. So remember, if I'm going to create a sub, I'll type the word sub. So I've typed the word sub. I'll give the name of my sub. The name of my sub is display result. And then in here, I would close off by sub. So here I've created a sub. Now, you can see that the sub on top over here for the button, they have written private over here. If I don't put private here, then it means it is public. What does that mean? It means that any class, so here we can see we have class 4. Everything we have done so far, we have done everything in one form. Very soon we'll start to go to multiple forms. But everything we have done so far, we have done it in one form, just one form. That's fine. If you have an application that is 2 form, if I put private here, it means that other application cannot have access to the button. It is only private to the class that it is in. In this case, it is in class 4. So if I put private here, it means that going forward, no one can have access to display results unless you are form 1. If I don't bring it there, then it is public to everybody. That means everybody can have access to it. Now, the word for public or private is a modifier. So it gives modification to the sub or function. In this function which I've created, I have not put anything in the parameter. So in this parameter here, there is no data there. There is nothing here. I'm going to add a parameter to my function, whereby I'm going to say final fee as a double. Now, what I've just done is very important. It means that I can send information to this location here by placing the information I want to send over here. The information I want to send has to be a double. It has to be a double. Let's have an example of this. But before then, here, I'm going to add a message box. Show, and I'm going to show net fee, colon, and symbol, final fee. Now, if I want to use this sub, I need to call its signature. The signature is made up of its name and its parameter. So over here, I want to use it, so I'll say display result. And the moment I do that, the computer tells me that, oh, for you to use display result, you need to put something in here. So in here, I'm going to put a double. Let's say I'm going to put 2,000. Remember, it is a double, so it has to be in decimals. Other than that, it is not a double. Now, if I run my application, the computer is analyzing stuff, making sure the code I've written is correct. My code is correct, so it comes up here. If I click on the button, I see net fee 2,000 over here. Okay. Now, what is happening? When I click on the button here, I have clicked on this sum over here. This sum over here is going to call this sum here. So the computer will come here. This sum here takes 2,000. So 2,000 will be placed in final fee. Message box show, so the pop-up will come. Net fee, the writing will come. And then we'll add the fee in which I've put here, which is what? 2,000. So the computer is doing its job. Whenever I click on it here, I see discount 2,000. So that is working perfectly. I'm going to create a function too. The function has to use the keyword function. Just like the other one, I'll make this private. So it's only used by the form. Then I'll add function. Then I'll give the name of the function. So the name is going to be calculate fee. And then in here, I'll put the amount as a double, comma, and I'll put the discount as a double too. After that, I'll end the function. So it means that for this, it is taking two pieces of information. Remember, if I'm using a function, then there is another keyword I have to use, which is what? Return. Because a function will return a value. When you send a function, it will bring something back. And what to bring back is the amount minus the amount times the discount. And that is what it will bring back. Wonderful. Now, over here, let me just make sure that this name here is going to be amount, so that the person knows that he types the amount here. And then this here is going to be the discount. So he knows he has to type the discount. So that in here, I can say dim fee as double. Okay. Now, I'm going to say the fee is equal to calculate fee. And remember, calculate fee takes two things. So I'll take value text box 1 dot text, comma, value text box 2 dot text. Then I'll just say display results into bracket fee. Now, what have I done? When a computer gets here, it goes to calculate fee. Calculate fee takes a value. So I'm saying whatever that is in text box 1, give it to amount. Whatever that is in text box 2, go and give it to discount. We'll use that to calculate it, and it will return a value back. That's why I can say calculate fee is equal to fee. I can't say display is equal to fee because it will not return anything. So I'll just put a value here because display needs a value for final fee. The value here should be of data type double. So you can see that here the variable is a double. That means fee here is a double. Then I'll use that to display the fee. If I run my application, in here, I can enter the amount. It's 2,000. I can enter the discount. It is 1.0. That's 10% discount. If I click calculate, it tells me I'm going to pay a fee of 1,800. So it has taken the 10% from it. Each step allows me to segment my code so that if someone comes and says, oh, the discount, we are giving them over, let's give them 500 out of, or let's give them 50 Ghana out of whatever they are doing. I have to just come here and say whatever the amount is here, subtract 50 from it. And I've just done it for all the people in the organization. Your code must be in such a way that changes are done at one location and in one location only. If they come and they say, oh, the display is not nice, can you change the display? It means when I come here and I make a change here, it affects every display that will be displayed in my code. Are there any questions, please? Are there any questions, please?
Yes, sir. Please, with the sub and then the function keywords. And the example that you use is confusing me a little bit. Because in my thought, I was thinking that with the sub, we don't return anything. So we are not expecting any results.
The fact that you are not returning anything doesn't mean you cannot expect results.
Okay.
For example, if your mother sent you and you will not bring anything back, does it mean that she doesn't expect any result?
Yes, she expects a feedback.
So the feedback could be in a value returned or in no value returned.
Okay.
So if you're a sub, it means that we don't expect a value to be returned. A physical thing will not be saved.
Okay.
But there will be feedback.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Are there any other questions, please? No questions. All right. My students are the best. So it means if I give them work right now, they can do. Another important thing in which we are to discuss today is the try and catch. Try and catch. Let's take an example of try and catch. So I'll click on File, New, Project. I'm creating a Windows project in here. Oh, sorry, back. In here, I'll call my project. I'll call my project online A. Simple calculator. Yes. Okay. So I have my new project created for me. Are we all seeing my screen, please? Great. Now in here, nothing fancy again. I'm just going to do a text box, another text box, and a button. Okay, Now that I have done this, this is great. We can continue. Class rep, how many are you in the class? Like, I'm seeing plenty of people. Oh, okay. And then when I click here, I can type in my code over here, right? And then the code in which I'm going to type in over here is simply dim a as an integer, and then it is equal to val text.1.text, and then b is textbox2.text. Wonderful. Dim results as an integer is equal to a over b. Great. Message box dot show. And what am I showing? Results. I'll bring the concatenation sign, which is the and then I'll add result. So if I run this application, I've not done anything out of the ordinary we have not done so far. Over here, if I run this, if I come and type in 12 here and I type in 13 here, and I click, it will tell me my result is what? 1. 13 divided by 13, the answer is what? 1. We have done this, we know how to do this, at least. What happens if I put 0 over here? Who can tell? If I put 0 there, what happens?
Sir, please, nothing will happen.
Hey, are you sure? Any number divided by 0 is what?
It's the same number.
Hey, sir.
0.
Hey.
0.
You cannot divide a number by 0. Once you divide a number by 0, your program will crash. So you see that my program
Undefined.
has just crashed.
Error.
It's undefined. It's an error. So you cannot divide a number by 0. It's impossible. So if I run my program again, I come here, I go and type 100. Let's see, I type 100 divided by 2. It will give me an answer, 50. I type divided by 20. It will give me an answer, 5. I go and I type 0, and my entire program is going to what? Crash. And my entire program is crashing because it is undefined. It is not possible. It's not possible to divide a number by 0. It's not possible. Now, my program is crashing. My program is crashing. Can you imagine if this is a live program and it does that? It means it has stopped. It will never work again. The person has to refresh it, close it, and bring it back. He has gotten a blue screen. It has crashed. There has to be a way whereby it can manage the error. That even though it is an error that should crash it, it will not crash. Do we understand? So I would use try and catch to manage my error. Try and catch is used to manage error exceptions. So I will tell the computer, number one, go and try the following. And when you try it, if you catch an error, save the error as an exception. And try. So the try and catch, they go together. We have try and catch. So we are trying this. If there is an error and an error occurs, then we would use the message box to showcase the error. The beauty about try and catch is when an error occurs, the error will be caught and kept inside EX. EX is a name we are given. It could be error, it could be anything which you want to be. ES is what the errors will be saved inside so that your program does not crash, so that your program does not stop. So if I run this same program again, if I type 100 here and I type 20 here and I click on the button, it will give me the answer. If I go and type 200, it will give me the answer. If I go and I type 0, it will tell me error occurred. Arithmetic operation resulted in an overflow. When I press OK, my program is still there. It has not what? Crashed. Do we understand, please? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So, the time we have, let's look at my slide and use it to get some theoretical knowledge in them very quickly. We have subs. So remember what I said. They are procedures. So we have the subroutines and the functions. Sub is a short form of subroutine. Procedures are blocks of codes, are blocks of reusable code that perform specific tasks in VB. These are we have subs, we have functions. They perform actions, they perform calculations. Does not return a value, returns a value. Called for its side effects used in expressions. Example is display message, calculate, total. How do you write a sub? You have the name of the sub and the parameters, and your code appears here. What are the key points of a sub? Oh, I'm thinking I have to swap the display. What are the key points of a sub? What are the key points of a sub? Key point number one, sub begins the procedural declaration. Parameters are optional and enclosed in parentheses. So these parameters are always closed in parentheses. End sub marks the end of the procedure. It is the end here. And remember what I said, in front here, we can put public, private. If it's public, every class can use it. If it's private, only the class that it is in can use it. If it is protected, the class that it is in and its children can use it. So it depends on which one you'd want to use. An example is this. Here we have greeting as a sub, and here we have created a button so that when we click on the greeting, it will show the text in which we want to show. And I did that example in class today. A function has this structure too. So you have the keyword function, the name of the function, the parameters, and the return type of the function. So when the function runs, how is the function going to save its data? So remember, the function is supposed to return a value. So we need to know that the return value here, what kind of data type is it? That is why you have the as return type over here. Must modify a return type. You must either have an integer, a string, or a boolean as your return type. Uses return statement to send values back. We have seen that. So if you write function, there will be return. If you write sub, there will be no return. Okay. This is an example of it. Now, we can pass information to the subroutine either by reference or by value. Either by reference or by value. If it is by value, then we are passing a copy of the value that you have. You are passing a copy. If it is by reference, you are passing the actual value and you are using that to do your modification. If you are using the value itself, it is a bit risky because if something happens to it in transit, you can't do anything to change it. So passing it directly is a bit tricky and it is frowned upon in coding. This is an example of a grading system function. So here I have a function for grading system. You put in the person's score, and then the function will determine the grade point of the student and display the grade point to the person. So this is an example of that. This is a quick walkthrough of what we have done today. I'm just going through the slide. Also, I'm going to go through the slide for try and catch, whereby try and catch is used for exception handling. If you have an error, it will handle the errors for you. Exceptions are sub-time errors that disrupt the flow of the program's execution. Anything that will let your program stop without proper handling, they cause applications to crash. Example, dividing by 0. Now reference exception. That is, there is no value there. So you are doing a computation, the person didn't enter anything, so your program crashes because there is no value there. You have an invalid date format. You have a file that you are looking for that doesn't exist. So if the person clicks, because the file doesn't exist, the entire program is going to crash. You would use try and catch to stop this. Try and catch comes in this way. We have try, catch. Sometimes you have try, catch, and finally. This means that here we'll put our code over here. The code which is going to run, we'll put it in the try here. Then if something happens to it, you write the code of what it should do over here in the catch. The finally here is if it goes right here or it goes wrong here, this code should run regardless. So you can see that here they will say that code that always runs optional. So here, make sure you put a code there that no matter what is going to run, you know it is going to run. It has no risk to it. You put it here. An example is this. Let's say I open a line to the database. I have a database. I open a line to my database. After I open a line to my database, we realize that the data has an error, so it has crashed. Now, under normal circumstances, I am supposed to end the line to my database, normal circumstances. But because my application crashed, the line to the database was not able to close. Finally, I can put close here so that regardless of anything that goes on here, every time just close my database. So that finally we take that information. An example of a try and catch is this. So here I have a divide, for example, in which we did this example in class right now. So I will try and divide a number. And if the number cannot divide, then I'll use try and catch to show that the number has a zero error or something and then manage it. Another example is this, whereby I can have more than one catch. For example, I can catch a format error. Please enter a valued number. I can catch a divide error, or any error that occurs, then I'll catch it. So in this case, if an error occurs which has to do with the format of the number, instead of the person entering letters, he goes to enter, instead of him entering numbers, he goes to enter letters, then this error will show for him. If the person tries to divide something by 0, then this will show for him. If the person does something else which is outrageous and I didn't think of it in these two, then this one will catch it and make sure my program does not what? Crash. So an example using the finally, we can see that here we are trying to take data from a reader. If the data is not found, we would not found. But if the reader is nothing, then reader is closed. So here, if nothing happens over here, everything is closed, we can close the pipeline using the final. So there are lots of examples of like the EX, as I said, it is just a name. There are lots of things we can do with EX. You can find out what kind of error it is using ex.message. You can find out where the source of the error is coming from using ex.source. You can trace the error using ex.trace, or you can find the exception that is wrapped around it, like the name of the exception. For example, over here, the name of the exception is format exception. The name of when you divide something is called divide by 0 exception. So you can find the actual name of the exception using the inner exception. So these are examples, and these are the best practices of how to utilize the exception. The PPTs have been made available to you in your module platform. Are there any questions? As always, I'll give you an assignment to do. You'd have the rest of the class to go and do it and submit it. The last one, you people did not finish. And then you were messaging me that, say, can you increase the time? Say, you are not increasing any time. Class rep, can you do it within the time?
Please, if you would help us with the time a little, because some of us has lights out and all that. We are using our phones to connect. So,
Class rep, do you have lights out? Do you have lights out?
so this is not
Yeah,
a course
that's
rep. Me, I don't have light, and about 2 of them also confirmed that they don't have light in the earlier class.
Hey, area Ben, I would see a light in your area Ben.
I'm using my phone.
It be true.
I'm
It's
using
true.
my phone. Also.
What area are you in? I didn't ask you if it's true or a lie. I said, what area are you in?
So, others road.
So me, I'm in Takrade. I don't have light.
Takrade, Yama light off for Takrade. Hey,
Me patron, I am a light. I mean, me phone can't be connected. Me patron. Yes, sir.
hey.
So yes, it's true. We had challenges in the, earlier class.
Wallahi.
Wallahi won't. Wallahi, I've been with the SMBD. And when can you finish?
Say by Tuesday.
Even if you give it out by close of tomorrow or something, let's say by tomorrow, I think that's fine.
Okay.
So Tuesday or tomorrow, choose one.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday is okay. Tuesday is okay.
Sir, please, I'm lost here because I'm a new member of this class.
a new member of the class there, where also should we go back in time and then do from the beginning again?
No, I just want to know what's going on about what they are supposed to do.
Oh, okay. So are you on the module platform?
Yes, please.
Okay, so when we go to the platform, you can see that they have done one assignment here. They have done another assignment here. And over here, we have notes for the functions in which we did today. We have the try and catch in which we did today. And then the recording, I'm sure it is made available to you guys. I don't know how it is made available to you guys. So I am going to add an assignment over here for you guys to go and do. You understand? Now, what I was asking is that the assignment, I can do it so that the assignment will end exactly at 3:30. But they are saying that they have light off, so they beg I should do it to Tuesday for them.
Okay.
So newcomer, should I do it to 3 o'clock? I should do it to Tuesday.
I think that Tuesday will be fine.
Tuesday will be fine. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. What I'm going
And
to
so
do
with the other assignments, how can I go through and also submit mine?
Now when they say trim review,
Okay, Mate.
Yes, I'll come back in time.
You, Mate. Okay. Yes, sir.
We'll find a way to make you catch up. Are there any more new comments in the group? Is there anyone here who's also new? Now, what we are going to do is that I don't like the way you people design your work. Is that okay? How you people design your code, I don't like it. It doesn't look professional enough for me. Okay? So I am going to give you people the instructions is here. Let me put this here so paste. This is I'm going to give you a week, and this is going to be your midterm. And this is going to be your mid-semester. Are we okay? So I've put the link over here. And then today is 11th. So next week will be 18th. This means it will end at midnight. Let me be very kind and end it at 10 o'clock. No cutoff time, no need to remind me. So all you have to do is send me your
so please, 10 is it PM or AM?
It's 10 a.m. Now 10 p.m. class is starting the time. So it's 10 p.m. Now, next week when we come, each person here is going to present it to me. Light off or no light off. Each person is going to present what is in this video to me.
So please, we can't hear you all.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You can hear me clearly. If
yes,
you can't
sir.
hear me, let me know. Okay. I'm saying that all of you, as your mid-semester, you are going to do this assignment here. When you do the assignment, you are going to take snapshots of it and the code, save it as a PDF and submit it. You are supposed to submit it by 10 a.m. in the morning. When it is class time at 1:30, I am going to check each and every single person's work. You are going to present the work to me. Are we clear on that? Are we clear on that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, please.
Light off. Let me take out the excuses immediately. Say I have light off. Honanam the zero show. Say my computer when I on it, it doesn't on. Honanam the zero show. Say my computer, a dog came, chewed the hard disk, so my computer is not working again. Honanam the zero show. What you are supposed there is only one excuse you can give me next week that will make you not present. And that excuse is Jesus Christ came, took you to heaven, and left me here because I am a sinner. That one, I understand what you are saying. But even if you got hit by a truck and you are dying in the hospital, you are supposed to present the work, finish, and die. I don't care what you do, but the presentation must go on. Exactly.
Wow.
So we are all have that. There is no excuse, which is there. Even if your excuse is sensible, it is not an excuse. I want to make that point very clear. Yes.
Hello. Yeah. So can you present earlier?
Can you present earlier?
Yeah.
Instead
of I mean, you don't know what might happen. So instead of the set dates, maybe if you're done with the work and you don't want to, I don't know, face any challenges, is it possible to present before the?
It is possible.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now, what are you people doing? And what you are doing is very, very simple. It is just a video. See, video. When you click on the video has designed a page. You see how it has designed it? It looks nice. When you click the page, it doesn't look box. It looks a nice design. You are supposed to design it for you to look like how it looks like on the screen. That's all. Follow the guy and design it like how it looks like on the screen. That's all. That's all. You can use your own color. Hello?
That's all.
Pardon? Yes, that's all you're presenting. So your job is to design what is there with your own colors, make sure it looks as nice as the guy's own, and present. That's all. No calculation, no that's it. You see how when you click the menu, it brings up a new screen. The colors are there. There's white at the top. He has a logo. You are supposed to do your own like that. That's all. Anushishi.
So are we using which logo?
Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Do you see the guy's logo here? RJ code.
Yes.
So do you see the logo?
So are we using the same logo?
You heard me say you can use your own logo, right?
Okay.
All I want is the design to be like this, so that when you click on dashboard, like it is well designed. No box design, like a body day design. I want this design. I want people to learn how to design your interfaces. So I want this design. By the colors, you can choose blue. Don't go and choose an ugly color. Like, for example, what is this thing? I have another class in which I am teaching. And one of the students designed it. And this is what the student sent to me. Can we all see the screen? Look at this design.
Wow.
Wow.
Very nice. Very beautiful.
This one looks like 1973 design.
Another student of mine, you say what you like because your own will come. Another student
this one is good.
Another student also designed this.
Yes, this one is good, sir.
And then another student, some other students who design some things which are very interesting, to be honest. You guys are to design, just follow along and design. I need you to learn how to design modern looking applications. And it is your midsem and it is 20 marks, which means if you don't design, you have lost 20 marks, just like that. And you know me already. You know that me, as I told you, the only excuse in which I will consider is Jesus Christ has come. That one there, there's nothing I can do. So, we have gone to heaven. So that one there. Apart from that one, like design the thing, follow the guide, and design the best design you can design. Exactly. But don't go and design what this guy designed. Don't do that. Pick two colors. It is white and blue, red and blue. Men red, blue, yellow. Men fan fra. Derby. Some people are there. They are very colorblind. So before you come and bring it to me, ask a friend. Does this look good? Then you present what looks good. But the main focus of this is that you have to learn how to design modern day designs. So please, you have a week to do that. And remember, it is your midsem. Are there any questions on this, please?
Sir,
Yeah.
during our face-to-face class, they say we're going to drop a software application going to help us with our typing skills, but they never came.
Oh, really? I didn't drop the monkey key. Let me drop it in your group right now. Typing club and monkey key. I thought I sent it. I'm sorry. Are we going to have another face-to-face?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When?
Somewhere in May.
Hey, May,
That's-
traveling.
That's 9th May.
9th May. Okay, 9th May. 9th May, I'm around. Oh, no, 9th May, I'm not around. I will be traveling to a very far place, so I don't know. I'll have to check my schedule. And for those of you who are not on the Moodle, I've also put the video I want you to design in the page. Just follow the design. You have a week, get it done. And remember, even though you have got it done, you will still present to get the mark. I want to make that point very clear. So, and yes, I will present it in the amount of mark. The person who said, why, what are we, what you say? Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are there any questions on us? And then during the week, I would maybe on Wednesday or something, check your Moodle platform. I will put a video there of me solving I think 5 or 6 VB questions, so that you can learn how to take a question, break it down, design the interface, and then write the code for the interface, that whole experience before we come, so that you have better programming understanding skills. Yeah, just try. All I need you to do is to try. If you try, you are fine with me. So just try. Okay.
Okay, sir.
A beautiful rest of your day.
Sir.
All right.
Sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
So in the exams, are we going to use our computers to design, or is it going to be handwritten?
Metro paper. Metro paper.
As he a error over you.
Anything that was out error. Or don't you realize that whenever I write the code on the screen, I rarely make an error?
Yes.
Or you think some of you have an over reliance on the editor. You are waiting for the editor to tell you I made a mistake. The difference is I tell myself I'm making a mistake because I'm doing it. So while I'm doing it, I'm keeping track of what I am doing. That means if you ask me to write it on the floor, to be honest, it will be correct. To be honest with you, you writing on the computer is ideal. But the environment should not dictate if you write code which is successful or not. If the environment dictates how you write code, it is not good. It means you are not good enough. But the exam, I will not tell you to write like 20 lines of code or 30 lines of code. It will be write a code to do this like 5 lines, 6 lines, 7 lines, that kind of a thing.
Okay.
So you are just going to write a snippet of code which would like from dim this, dim that, then the middle code. Like if you take what we did right now, if I take this, I'll tell you to write this code. The try catch that side, this side. So I'll give you the scenario and then I'll let you write specifically what I want you to write. So you write this like this level of code. It's not something which you shouldn't be capable of writing. Yeah. But the problem comes in when some of you, when you are coding, this is how you code. Team. Hey, red about. Hey. You can't code like that. Like Charlie, let go. Like do it. If there is an error, you fix it. Like just do it. Like let go. And practice on a piece of paper so that your mind starts to get used to that flexibility. Anyway, again, thank you all for coming. And please remember that the bit said you are not writing any something. All you are doing is you are supposed to design a cabin show and get 20 marks. Design and get 20 marks. Anyway, thank you all for coming again. And we meet again.
Thank you too.